I have Olumide Omosebi. Olumide Kayode Omosebi is the founder of Gnosis Help Initiative. We have this program every Saturday, Relationship 360 with Onyechi Ekumankama from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Olumide is the facilitator of that program, the regular guest on that program. So yeah. And he's the best person I know that can do justice to our conversation. Olumide, thank you again for coming through.
Thank you, sir.
Before we go to the telephone lines to hear people's gender-based violence stories, account of events, let's do a brief recap of what we've touched on Monday, Tuesday, say in about 5-6 minutes. Yeah.
The first thing you asked was what exactly is gender-based violence, and again, gender-based violence is violence directed against a person because of that person's gender, or violence that affects persons of a particular gender disproportionately. This really is violence against women, because women suffer the most in gender-based violence, mainly as a result of relationships, positions in the family, and marriage. So, statistics here is that 1 in every 4 marriages would end in a separation or divorce by the 2nd anniversary, and 1 in every 3 women will suffer domestic violence or abuse in the first year of their marriage. So it's really a big one on the women. But here we are teaching women how to be smart about it, how to know what to do, because nobody loves you more than you love yourself. And they say a living dog is better than a dead lion. So I think basically that is, except we talk about kinds of abuse and then traits to avoid when considering your choice for a spouse. So I think we had 2 people give their story, male and female. So what we did not have, though, was reactions from people.
That's right, and that's what we have dedicated today, for. So, very quick one before we go into taking your calls. You are free to be anonymous if you want to be anonymous. You can also send us messages on WhatsApp if you don't want your voice heard at all. Let's start taking the calls in right now. Let's start. Let's see. I think we lost this first call. Let's take another one. Good morning to you. I think that's gone as well. Please turn off your radio if you're calling so we can get you. We have Mayor's message. I think we've taken Mayor's message already, so there won't be any need. Mayor, I can see your message here, but I have taken your message. I think I took your message yesterday and it was properly dealt with. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Sherry.
Yes, please. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Olumide. This is your male voice friend, Adeshewa. From Ikorodu.
How are you, sir?
Thank God I got it today.
Thank you.
Yes, I am a survivor of domestic violence, which we all know. But I have a question for you, Mr. Olumide.
Yes, sir.
As a teacher, I've had series of children coming to me, asking me questions, telling me what they are going through. And if I want to actually, want to go into the matter, the thing will get to my boss and the boss will say, here. You know, that kind of thing. I don't know how you can encourage schools, as in school owners, to actually look at, some children are going through a lot. And I'm telling you, I have a lot of them coming to me. My daddy used to beat my mommy. My daddy used to shake in this one. So, and if I want to come into it, you see those men coming in, or the women telling me, it's a good question, don't worry, God will do it. So how can I, that, I don't know whether I'm modeling words together, but you understood what I'm saying. Yes, please.
Thank you, Adeshewa.
The problem we have is that a lot of people are more interested in their survival. That is, schools are just interested in money.
The numbers.
Yes, and numbers. They don't want anything that would take a student away. Maybe a parent will come and now take that. They're not really interested in the welfare of, it's just several times that there was a time, I think we did that this year, a student got pregnant for a teacher. And the school hired a lawyer to, when we took up the case, I was expecting the school to also join to prosecute the teacher, but and they now came with a suppression request that until it is settled, we shouldn't say anything in there. Of course, I didn't even. But looking at that, if I were the owner of the school, I would go right after the teacher. I would join whatever coalition I need to join to make sure this girl gets justice. So it's unfortunate. Not only school teachers, be school owners, also the authorities. You go to the police are even the worst in dealing with gender-based violence. That is why you go to the human rights, and you like the lady that called yesterday.
Right.
She went to the DPO in her area, and the husband came and said, after beating the wife, knocking her unconscious, there was no sexual relations in the house, and the man came in, the wife has not slept with, they've not had sex in 1 year, and the DPO told this woman to go back home, sleep with the wife before she comes, sleep with the husband before she comes to make a report. Is that what we are talking about? The lady came after being knocked out by the husband. You hit her head on the wall, and you're telling the woman to go home and sleep with the husband because the husband is because there's no sex. That's why he's behaving like that. Can you imagine? So
there's something fundamentally wrong in that area. Let's take another call, though. Oh yeah, we lost that one. Let me quickly take this one here on WhatsApp. It says, what should the man do or go? That's how he puts it. When the wife is abusive in the marriage that has lasted for 39 years and they have 4 children,